Hello there.
Hey, how you doing? It's your boy the Gangligo, and thank you for clicking on this video. Now today I'll go for you another money making video, and this one came to me as part of my grind towards Song of the Elves. Now, as part of the SOTE requirements, you do need a level 70 hunter, and I had a abysmal level. It's still pretty rubbish to be fair, but I did have a terrible level. So I came on over to the falconry area, and first of all I was doing the spotted kebits or whatever they are, and they're worth absolutely nothing. But then I started doing dark kebits because my level went up, obviously, to level 59, which is what you need in hunter to be able to catch them. And I realized that their furs are worth about 1.2k each, and you've got a way of actually making some money through this. So I thought, you know what, let's go ahead, let's do an hour of it, let's see how much money we can actually make and see whether it's worthwhile doing. Now, we got a couple of things we could do. First of all, though, make sure if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see some more content, go check out the channel. All the love, all the support is greatly appreciated. We're on there, subscribe. It's free, and I massively appreciate it. Secondly, you need to head on over to Piscatoris. You've got two things you could do. You could use a fairy ring, AKQ, and just run across, which is nice and easy. Or you could use the Piscatoris teleport. To get access to the Piscatoris fishing colony, which is this section up here, you do need to have partial completion of the swan song. I haven't. So, I mean, if I did, I could potentially run all the way up here and then bank there and then come back, which might be a slightly better route. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using a Amulet of Glory. I'm going to teleport to Edgeville. I'm going to bank at Edge. And then I'm going to use the fairy ring, which is literally right next to it. I'll just show you on here. This fairy ring here. So I'm going to bank there, run here, fairy ring back to Piscatoris, and then run across. So I'm going to be taking up a little bit more time than I would be if I was doing that. My other option potentially would be to teleport to Edgeville, and then head on over and use a Piscatoris teleport, and then just run down. So that would potentially save a little bit of time, but obviously then that's more cost of goods. Now Piscatoris teleport's already 2k, so I wouldn't be losing an awful lot. So potentially that is something we could look at doing, but I don't think it's that strictly necessary. To be able to do it, you need to pay the man 500 coins, and you need to make sure you haven't got any gloves or equipped anything. So obviously I need to use a Draymond staff to teleport through fairy rings. And then that is pretty much it. So I'm going to show you exactly how we get on. I'm going to show you the first sort of inventory of it, and then I will see you at the end of it. So let's talk to our mate over here. Let's get a bird on our arm for 500 coins. And then let's get going. What I've done is I have highlighted the dark kebits. Now over here you've got two which sort of spawn fairly close to each other. You've then also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This seems to be a fairly common section, mainly for the dashing kebits, to be fair. So I'm gonna try a bit of both, see how we get on. Timer is ready, steady, go. Now, it is very click intensive. It isn't a AFK sort of hunter training method whatsoever. However, you can get somewhere in the region of around about 40 to 50k XP per hour. I was sort of getting on the spotteds around about 42k per hour. So the dark kebits, you could definitely get that a little bit more. Now, there are better training methods, don't get me wrong, but I actually found this one pretty chill and kind of like doing it. I was really dreading the hunter grind for Song of the Elves, but actually it's not going to be too bad, to be fair. Now, obviously, you do get furs and you do get bones. Now, you could bury the bones if you really wanted to. For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to drop them, purely because of the time taken. I know I could potentially utilize my time a little bit better and still bury the bones. You could potentially wear one of those bone crusher necklaces. There's a bone crusher, I believe it is. So then you still get the XP no matter what. It might make this a little bit quicker. But as you can see, it's not a long process whatsoever. We're sort of halfway through already, and we've been going for all of 1.5 minutes. Now, obviously, at this point, I need to drop the bones and then carry on. It really is pretty chill, to be fair. Been hating on the Hunter, and I don't really know why. I've not exactly done much of it, and I've been hating on it. So we're nearly done with the inventory, to be fair. 2 minutes 15 in so far. I'd imagine we're looking at an inventory every 5 minutes, roughly, by the time we bank and run and all that sort of lovely stuff. Let's get you on that. Couldn't do. One thing you do have to put up with sometimes is people being here. I was doing the spottage yesterday, and I had somebody sort of coming over to me and taking my ones all the time, which was a little bit annoying. There's more than enough to go around. There was no need for him to do that whatsoever. This is the last one. Can we get it on this one? Yes, we can. Have to drop a fur to retrieve it, drop that bones, pick that fur back up, and then there we go. So then we head on over to Edgeville, and we'll bank, and then we'll run. So we're looking at 3 minutes for that inventory there. 33k all in all, which really isn't bad. 3 minutes for 33k. So if we go ahead and do this, and then I take another amulet out. Now, I'm not going to be taking into consideration the cost of the amulets, because actually I'm going to make a little bit of money by using the amulet 6s and then selling them back without any charge. So I'm not going to take that into consideration whatsoever. But from there to the bank and back, well, back to this fairy ring, we're looking at 4 minutes. And then, oh, I forgot the 500 coins. That's the issue. I keep forgetting things like that. But we're looking at we are looking at 5 minutes, even though I did forget the coins. Let's do that again. Got to remember all this stuff. Now, what I could potentially do is I could potentially have a complete cash stack here if I wanted to, and just sacrifice one space for all the money. That way, then I'm never ever going to run there and forget that I haven't got the money. But even now, by the time I teleport and then get back there, we're still looking at only 5 minutes per inventory, which means we should, in theory, be able to do around about 12 inventories an hour. If that's at 33k per inventory, then we are looking at 33 times by 12. Around about the 400k per hour mark just by catching these, which really isn't bad whatsoever. So, I mean, I'm just climbing over this style now, and it is the 5 minute mark. So, I'm pretty happy with that, pretty chill with that. Like I said, I reckon you can make it quicker by having Swan Song done, going up to Piscatorus, or even teleport to Piscatorus. But my method, I'm still pretty happy with it. So, I will see you at the end of the hour, and we'll see exactly how we get on. See whether I can go ahead and do all 12 inventories in the hour.
1 hour later.
Here we are, the last one. Just over an hour, by around about a minute. But we'll take this. I weren't going to finish off. I weren't going to leave this inventory unfinished. So there we have it. 1 hour done. Let's get on over to Edgeville. Let's get to the GE, and let's get all of this price checked. Now, we wasn't able to do 12 inventories. We did only get 11 done. So obviously you run out of run energy every now and then. So I'm still happy. We still got 11 done. So let's go ahead and let's go price check it all. And let's find out exactly how much money we have made in the last hour. Well, to be fair, while we're running, let's have a quick look in here. We're looking at 350k there. So 350k per hour. Now I reckon we could potentially push that up by using some different teleports, maybe teleporting to Piscatoris, or having Swan finished and being able to go to the bank in the fishing colony. That definitely would mean you could get that other inventory in to push it up to the 400k mark. But for level 59 hunter, 350k per hour really isn't bad. Pure profit as well, with the exception of 500 coins. So let's go ahead and stick them in. We're selling at 1207. We're going to stick them in at 1201. We'll see how quick they sell. They sell instantly for the 356. So 353k back. Cannot say fairer than that. 350k per hour. Definitely push it up a little bit more. But 350k per hour. Money making method. Easy peasy. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, hit the like, hit the subscribe, all the love, all the support is greatly appreciated. And I'll see you in the next one. Adios.